Good morning out there in YouTube land. This is part 7 of the Shriners Parade Car Complete Restoration and Refit. In this episode, we will fabricate and install the exhaust header. Hope you enjoy this video, and as always, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do like hearing from you. Now, let's get on with the show. Okay, here I'm getting a good idea on the angle I need to put on the pipe as to the location I need it to dump down at. And like I say, this is it's just a rough cut. Okay, now we'll check the fit to see how it's fitting up against the manifold port. Okay, now we'll make the flange to mount the header pipe to. This will be the flange that goes on the exhaust manifold. Getting it marked out and laid out here so we can get it cut out, get a rough cut on it. And now we'll drill the holes. We'll have the one large center hole and then the two holes for the actual bolts. This is a centering bit. This will start the drill in the correct place. And now to drill the porthole. Okay, now we'll drill the through hole for the bolt. And now we'll get ready and drill the second through hole for the other bolt. Now we'll cut out the shape. We'll get a rough cut on the shape here. Okay, now we'll cut that off. And there it is in its rough form. And we'll take the grinder and smooth up and finish shaping that to its final shape. It's coming along pretty good. Okay, now we're going to take it over here to the sander and we're going to square them edges up and do the final cleanup on them. We want this to fit the exhaust manifold port as good as we can. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Breaking all the edges here. All right, there she is. Well, we'll start tacking everything together here and get this header pipe tacked into position. Gotta get everything lined up just so. There we go. Now let's tack her. We'll try to get quite a few tacks on this. Then we'll go ahead and weld up the whole edge there. All right. Well, there we go. We got it welded. All right, we have the header pipe positioned, and now we're going to get a straight edge so that we can get some measurements to make up the Y, which goes down to do the dual exhaust. This will assure that the Y pipe sets straight and level with the back of the car. Okay, we're getting ready to fabricate the Y pipe. From this drawing, I will be able to lay out the angle for the Y pipes so that we can join them. And getting the center line put in. Okay, there's my angles. And now we'll transfer that to the actual pipe. Okay, went and cut the pipe, checking to make sure the angle is good. That is just a piece of scrap pipe that I use to make sure that it's going to work. I have cut the other piece, and now I will fit the actual joint there. Now you can see it's fitted up very well. Okay, let's get that baby spotted. And now we'll pull that joint together. And get her spotted. And now we'll pull that last joint together and spot that in. Well, there's the Y pipe. Now let's go see how that fits. Set the header pipe back on so we can measure it. Now I'm going to test that fit. Looks like we need to take a little bit off the header pipe. I'll take that and grind that, and then we'll check the fit again. By the way, I'll change those bolts out for a couple of socket head bolts later on. I just didn't have any when I fabbed this. Okay, well, let's do a final mark here for the Y pipe. And see if we can get that to fit a little better. Okay, I took the Y pipe over and ground it. Now we have an excellent joint. And so we'll get that spotted in. Okay. Well, now we'll get the right-hand tailpipe tacked in place. Alignment looks real good. And there's the right side tacked in. Now let's get the left side lined up and tacked in place. Okay, we have completely welded this up, and now we're getting ready to grind the weld smooth and get it prepped for installation. Later on in the series, we will actually put header wrap on these and a set of chrome tips, but that will be later on in the series. There she is. Looks great, fits great. Very happy with that. All right, looks like this is going to end this. Well, hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next episode.